So this wrinkled orange nutsack is talking about taking away federal funding from colleges and universities for illegal protests. Now, the shadiness and grayness of that is what the state deems illegal, right? So we have the right to assembly. It's in the First Amendment, okay? So we have the right to do that. Now, there obviously are legal and illegal ways of doing this. For example, if you're in a public space, a park or something, you need permits and stuff like that. You can't damage, you can't go rioting, you can't do you can't do things that are destructive to private property. All these kinds of things. Those are like the illegal things that you're not supposed to do. But you can totally protest and do all these things. Like it's not a thing. But what's crazy is what is deemed illegal, right? So that's really based on what you say is illegal, which is really weird, shifty territory. So he put this out, and let me just read it. All federal funding will stop for any college, school, or university that allows illegal protests. Agitators will be imprisoned or permanently sent back to the country from which they came. American students will be permanently expelled or, depending on the crime, arrested. No mass. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So, what the fuck? Historically, around the world, schools, universities are ground zero for protests and kind of changing of the social order. And it's usually where it starts. Got a lot of young people that are really highly motivated that want change, and that's usually where it starts. So a lot of dictators, a lot of other countries historically have gone to colleges, universities, and quelled it, and by violence. And it's even happened in this country. So if you haven't heard of Kent State, just look that up for a quick kind of, wow, I can't believe that happened in America. So the Kent State Massacre happened in the 1970s and on May 4th, if I'm not mistaken. And the National Guard came in and students. Okay, this is an actual thing that happened. This is over the Vietnam War, okay? So there is a precedent for this stuff happening in this country. And what is deemed illegal, if that's solely based on the state, well, what kind of third world country are we living in?